So hello everyone, hope you're doing good and welcome back to my channel. Today we are at day 18 of the May Daily Leetcode Challenge, and we have again a medium level question in front of us. It's again, you can say, continuation of the last 2 or 3 days of questions, okay? But still, you need not know them. This you can take it as an individual question, standalone question, and you can solve on it. Okay. So it's question 2130, maximum twin sum of linked list. Okay. It's a very simple question. If you have done the last 2 or 3 questions, I think you would have understood how lead code defines a linked list and what are the objects of this, but like each object of this particular linked list is. Okay. So this is the list node class. It defines like the each node which you're seeing like in the linked list. Each node here is object of this particular class. It will have a value, it will have a link to the next node, and yeah, that's all about it. And the current question says that we are given a linked list of size n, okay, and it's given that it should be even, okay. So what we're doing is we are you have to consider it as a zero index one, okay, and you will have to find a twin of each of the nodes because it and is even, right. That means for each node there will be a twin. There will not be a case where a node is not having a twin, right. So what we're doing here is we have to find the twin sum is defined as the sum of a node and its twin. Okay, how to find twin we'll see that, but let's see what the question is. Given the head of a linked list with even length, okay, return the maximum twin sum of the linked list. Okay, return the maximum twin sum of the linked list. So one thing is clear. What is twin sum? We'll see that, but we have to find the maximum twin sum. Okay, so what is twin sum? They have defined the twin sum as the sum of the node and its twin. Okay, what is a twin now? See, it's very simple. First, for example, if you are talking about the first node, that means the last node is its twin. Okay, 5 is a twin of 1. Similarly, 4 is the second node, right? The twin for it will be the second last node. Okay, 4 is a twin for 2. Okay, that is the basic idea, and that is how it goes. See, if any see any obviously it's going to be only for any node I. Okay, and minus 1 minus I node will be its twin. Okay, what is happening? And minus 1 is the last index, minus I is going to be its twin for the node with index I. Okay, that is the basic idea. And see, we three things are here. What is a twin? Twin is for the ith node, it's going to be n minus I minus 1th node. Okay, twin. Next sum is what is a twin sum? Twin sum is the sum of the node and its twin. Okay, and then comes the question. We have to find the maximum twin sum possible. Okay, it's a very simple question. I will follow the exact same approach which I followed in my last 2 3 questions. Okay, see, it's a continuation of last 2 3 questions. Okay, they are just modifying something and I are doing the same thing, and I am also going to take the same approach. Okay, what I will do is I will declare an array. Okay, it's called a list in Python. Okay, and this is exactly same of what I've done previously. Okay, in previous questions I will create a temporary variable which will point to head initially. With that I will be traversing through the list to extract this element. Okay, this code whatever you are seeing here is like a extraction of the elements of the list into a more like manageable form, which I'm like in this case is the list. Okay, what I will do is see, till temp is not equal to 9 it will run. Okay, what I'm appending, see, every element like temp.val I'm referring to its value that I'm appending in my list A. Okay, and then I'm making temp go to the next node. Okay, see, this condition will be true when temp reaches the last node. Okay, see, the node 1 which you're seeing here, see, when we do not give anything for the next, it remains none. Okay, so this will be the case for the last node, and this will be true for when the whole list is traversed. Okay, so with when this ends, we would have all our elements in the same sequence present in our list. Okay, then I will calculate its length, which I will call as n. Then I will calculate, this is going to be my answer. Okay, this is going to the max twin sum. Okay, this is going to the maximum. So I'm initializing it with 0. One thing you would have understood by now is, see, for each element it will have a twin. So we need not traverse the whole list. Okay, we can travel only the first half of the list because the rest half will be a twin present of any element present in the first half. Okay, for example, in this list we are seeing here 5 4 2 1. See, I need to travel only till 5 and 4. Why? Because see, once I know what is the twin of 5, 5 twin is 1, so only 4 twin is 2. I need not go to 2 again because it will be a repetition, right? Okay, 2 twin is 4, 4 twin is 2. So to get the maximum twin sum, I did not traverse the whole array. I just need to travel half of it. Okay. So what I will do is I will travel till the half of it. See, make this thing very clear. See, 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay. What I need to do is I need to travel index 0 and 1. Okay, so that's why I'm passing here n by 2. That, see, this is the integer division. Okay, it will be into the integer, but in this case n is even, so this obviously will be a proper whole number, right? And what I'm doing is, see, I am taking the max of either the previous max or the twin sum. How I'm getting twin sum? See this. Okay, a of I and its twin. What is the twin of a of I? A of n minus 1 minus I. Okay, I'm taking the max of it and finally I'm returning it. So yeah, friends, that was the manipulation part. I will just quickly run this code. You can clearly see that it's clearing the test cases. Okay. If you want to trace the example, see 5, 4, 2, 1, you can clearly say 5 plus 1 is 6. So maybe 4 plus 2 is also 6. So in this case, 6 is the maximum twin sum. In this case, if you say 4 plus 3 is the option, 7, and 2 plus 2 is the option, which is 4. 7 and 4, which is the max, 7 is the maximum. And in this case, there is only one twin sum possible. Okay. 1 plus this particular number, you can see that is the answer. Okay. So that is the idea here. And yeah, friends, that was all for today. If you try to find this time complexity of it, see, we are traversing the whole list to extract the element. Obviously, it's going to be over n, and then we are traversing for the half of the linked list. So you have to consider the maximum, that is over n. Coming to the space complexity, again, it will be over n because we are extracting each and every element out of it. So obviously, it's going to be over n. So yeah, friends, that was all for today. See, there are many ways to do this. There are some complexity. I have solved in an easy way, but if you guys this question in an interview, do not expect, like, see, this is a good starting approach, but then they will, once you understand the whole thing, they will test your skills in the linked list. Okay, they will ask you to see, for example, in this case, 5 is pointing to 4, 4 is pointing to 2, and so on. See, what they will ask you is, like, make, see, 5, 4, this thing is fine, but for the next half, see, first half it's pointing towards right. Okay, that is fine. The rest remaining half, they will ask you to change the pointer direction, that is reverse the pointer direction. So what will happen is one will point to 2 and something like that. Okay, and then you will be asked to find the twin sum and the max twin sum. That is going to be the second level of this question. You know an easy way to do it, but still you will be asked to do it in a complicated way. So that you can do as a trial and see how it works. Okay. But remember one thing, you should be able to solve it in a brute force or whichever simple way you can. Okay. That is the first step in any interview. Once you do that, you can try for that. At least you can explain how the complex approach will be. You just show them how it is. You may not be able to code it, that's fine, but your approach should be clear to them. It should be like a correct approach. Okay, it should not be like ambiguous one where it will fail in some cases, it will pass in some cases, right? That is the idea for it. So yeah, friends, that was all for today. Whenever you see this question, it has a bigger picture in mind. Okay, like why this question came in interview, what is the, like, the next consecutive question they will ask when I solve in this way. Just have those things in mind. That way you will are really preparing yourself for the interview, right? So yeah, friends, that was all for today. If you have any question, please do comment below. If you have a better approach of solving it, as I said, like I gave you some ideas, right? If you have solved in that way, then also you can comment below. Let's discuss further. For today, yeah, that's all. Thanks a lot.